Hey guys, this is No Solution. I'm Scott, and this is another episode of Blowing Off the Dust, where I'm going through the collection and looking at some neglected things and deciding if I'm going to keep it or get rid of it. It's actually been pretty fun, kind of discovering some things that I'd forgotten about, and also facing the realization that I have way too much stuff that I don't listen to and probably am not going to listen to again, and getting rid of it. It really is a liberating feeling to just kind of let go of some stuff. Um, so let's get into it. Actually, first of all, I'm going to do an unboxing. I actually had saved this, and I've had it for a few weeks now, and I didn't ever unbox it because I wanted to do a video on it, and then I didn't know what else to do with the video, so I'm just going to do it here. So I ordered the new box set from Nokturnal Mortum. They've been doing box sets of all their albums, and I resisted for a while, but then when Verity came out, I ordered the box set of it, knowing that that meant I would have to get all the box sets, and that is exactly what I've done. So the good news is that there's only one more album, and then I will have them all. Could this be as awkward as Kim's unboxings? Possibly. Oh, I think I'm in. All right, I'm in. Using my grandfather's knife here. I'm not real big on keepsakes from like sentimental things, but something like this that I'll use all the time, I think it's kind of neat. Whenever I use it, I think of my grandfather, so that's cool. All right, it's bubble wrapped up. This came from Ukraine. The last box set I ordered was at the beginning of 2022, and if you know anything about what's going on in Ukraine, the war started right after that, and I was like, well, I don't think I'm ever getting that box, but it came, but it was months. This one came right away. All right, and we're in. So this is the Weltschwang album, wrapped in plastic. Let's try to get into it here. Yeah, I don't know. People seem to like unboxings, and I guess I kind of do too. I just never thought I would do one, but okay. So it comes with a Taste of Victory sticker here, which most of this ended up on that album. It was an EP that came out before that. I think there was one extra track. So here we go. Really nice foil logo on there. There's the back of it. It's in runes, I guess you would say. And it opens up. It's got a little magnet in here. Opens up this way. Well, let's see what's in here. All right, we got a two-piece patch. Nocturnal and whoops. Nokturnal Mortum. I just dropped it on the ground, but you get it. Oh, got a shirt in here. Let's see what's on here. Oh, wow, pretty cool. Back print too, and the logo on the sleeve there. So this was a new thing in here. It's a re-recording of one of the songs, just on a little cardboard sleeve CD single. And we've got the album here on like an A5 digibook. And if you're not familiar with this album, they did two versions, one in Ukrainian and one in English. And the music isn't the same either. A lot of the interludes are different. So cool to have both versions in this. And what else we got? Oh, we got a flag. Another flag that I have no real great place to put up, but their seal there. Yeah, pretty cool. Very glad to have it. It's very expensive for what it is, but like I said, I'm a sicko. I have all the other ones. I wanted to get this one too. So that is that. We'll try to contain the mess here a bit, and then we'll get into the main part of the video. All right. So, things I went through over this last week. One of the bands that I just thought I had to keep for some reason was Behemoth. I really like the early black metal stuff into like Satanica era, and the one after that I have good feelings about. I saw them live on that tour, but I probably don't need that one either. But I started with this one that I really kind of didn't remember that much, Demigod, and I listened to it, and basically after like 3 songs, I was like, nope, I'm over this. I don't need this at all. I'm never going to listen to this again. So, Behemoth, Demigod, you're out of here. And then I got the follow-up EP and the Apostasy and the EP after that. I don't need these at all. So these are out of here. And there may be more Behemoth leaving, but that was where I started. All right, we'll go with this one. Cardinals Folly, Such Power is Dangerous. So this is from 2011. It's a Finnish band. They used to be known as the Coven. They did some EPs and then changed their name to this. This is the debut full length. It's really fuzzy 70s sound. Doom, maybe with some heavy psych in there. This is like 6 songs and an intro. It's 70 minutes. It's very meandering to me. And I don't like the vocals. Like, I can listen to people yell and scream and growl all day long, and it doesn't. I enjoy it. It doesn't bother me. But if you're doing clean vocals, I get very picky. If I don't like the vocals, that kind of ruins it for me. Yeah. So I don't know. This was one of those Shadow Kingdom things I believe I got for $1 and thought it was okay and shelved it and forgot all about it. And I do not need this. So this is leaving. Right next, Babylon Horrors with the EP Degal, something like that, 1998, another Finnish band. So I guess they started out as more of a punk band, but this is more of a smoother kind of death rock sound, dark melodic rock. Kind of, I guess you could compare it to Later Sentence, but it's not as commercial as that. I got this as a promo back in the day when I used to write for a magazine and held on to it. Haven't listened to it in years, but I really did enjoy this. And I've got a couple other Babylon Horrors releases that I'm excited to dive back into, so I'll be keeping Babylon Horrors. Right, we got another band that I had everything up to this point, and I haven't listened to that much in recent years. So I thought I'd listen to the final album I have of Ackercock, Antichrist. This was the last album before they broke up. They've since reformed. They put out a new album. I have not heard that. David Cavernous Carnage brought up that they just released a live album, and it kind of put them back on my radar. I was like, geez, haven't listened to them in so long. So I thought, well, I'll try the last album and see where I'm at. Really enjoyed it. I don't know what my problem is, why I wasn't listening to this. It still has that that off kilter kind of queasy feeling death metal. I remember when I heard the second album that I can't remember the name of right now, kind of their breakthrough. It was like it felt scary. Like it was the first time in a long time I'd heard a metal album that like was really had a scary feeling to it, and that kind of continues onto this. So be definitely diving back in my Ackercock collection and enjoying those. So that'll be staying. Staying in Finland again, the Black League. This is Man's Ruin Revisited. I think this was their 3rd full length, possibly. Came out in 2004, and I guess is most famous for having Taneli Jarva from Sentenced. He was the vocalist in Sentenced up through Amok. He's the singer in this, and it seems to be basically his project. So this is kind of hard rock, almost boogie rock at times. It's southern rock. I hear some Nick Cave in there on the song, especially on the song Lost in the Shadows. So I guess take like Danzig, Motorhead, Nick Cave, and kind of put it in a blender. It's kind of that, it's hard rock, but a little bit depressive. The closer is longer, has a kind of a moodier atmosphere. yeah, I really enjoyed this. I picked up this and I think the two previous ones just kind of randomly at used shops along the way, and they got filed away, and I forgot about them. So, but definitely gonna be diving back into the Black League and hopefully picking up and listening to the ones I don't have. So really enjoyed that. Right, here's an odd one: Crimson Moonlight. This is their EP, In Depths of Dream Unconscious. So it's got all these horrible stickers on it because I bought it used, but the logo here is actually a sticker as well. Otherwise, I'd replace the jewel case and get rid of all these stickers, but I don't want to get rid of that one, so I guess this is how it is. So this came out in 2007. This is a Swedish band, Christian black metal. And this is a really short EP. It's like 15 minutes, but it's really savage black metal with touches of death metal, dual shrieks and growls, really good production, and plenty of melody. So this is not necro or anything. So if you don't like good production, then this is probably not for you. I remember hearing about this band and seeing pictures of them and thought that they were probably like a Cradle of Filth knockoff, but they really seem to have their own sound on this. I was really impressed with it. And of course, when I got this, they had another one that I picked up as well. So this is the 2003, I believe, compilation, Songs from the Archives. So this has their EP from 1998, a live demo from 98. It's got a compilation track, Heralding the Dawn, which, I don't know, it doesn't seem to have actually ever been released, but a bunch of songs that are either unreleased or rare, and then a couple of tracks from their full-length album, The Covenant Progress from 2003 also. I don't know why they included those unless there's just room on the CD and they figured, well, just fill the CD up. So if I'd heard this first, I might have been pretty down on this band. This is what I thought they were when I heard that EP. The first section of this, I wrote very fussy symphonic black metal. It's very pretty. The keys are the main instrument. It sounds weak. You can barely tell there's even guitars on it. If you took away the black metal vocals on this, you could play this for your grandma. Not great. If I was them, I would not have re-released this, but I get it. You know, people want the early stuff, and they just threw it on our disc, so that's cool, I guess. The live demo is better because the sound is worse, strangely. It just sounds a little bit more necro. You can't hear how dominant the keys are. So of the two early demos, I would prefer that one, but still not great. Later, when you get into the compilation tracks, you see them sort of starting to get on the right track. And then by the time you get to the first couple songs from their debut full length, they're kind of in that Dimmu Borgir, Enthroned Darkness Triumphant vein. And then I heard, well, from that EP, they'd already progressed from that, and then their next full length, I guess, they progressed even further from that. So this is an interesting, if you're into this band, you probably want to get this to hear, you know, how they got to where they got to. I can't recommend this as a first listen. I would skip over this, but probably gonna keep it because I like the EP. We'll see though. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, I listened to Blood Rain 3. I talked about Blood Rain 1 and 2 on the previous video. This is, again, kind of in the same vein as Blood Rain 2, in that black thrash vein. They're kind of even thrashier, though, on this one. It's super short, super fast. It's like 8 songs in 25 minutes. One of them's a cover of a Profanatica song. Doesn't really fit with the style they're doing, but whatever. It's a fun listen. If you're into black thrash, I would definitely say check out Blood Rain. Not the first album, but 2 and 3. So that is that. I think we bombed through all this. A little longer than usual. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't say it enough, but I really appreciate everyone who watches and comments. It's kind of the reason to do this. So thank you very much. And as always, CM Punk is a piss baby. Later.